Well, hello there, YouTube. Welcome to Halloween Day. It's October 31st of 2022. And it's, 52 degrees and pouring down rain. Absolutely pouring. So I'm starting from the shed here. Oh my Lord. This is not going to be cool. Alright, here we go. There'll be plenty of these coming. Well, Mama, once again, almost a half hour late to work because of idiots on the road.
I know it.
It's pouring down rain. Let's be cautious. Oh, heck no.
No, it's like crash and bang.
Yeah, look at old Ben over there packing side by side around. Well, Mama, it's Monday. Let's bust her out.
All right.
It's going to be a wet one.
It is.
All right. See you as the day goes on.
All right.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now. Man, doing a crash estimate on this 21 40 years R1250GS. BMW, they keep changing how everything works, and it just boggles the mind. We can't used to very easily push parts and build a parts list, and now it's this very complicated thing. You're not even totally sure it's working, but at least I got the part number list down. But before, I could do it and I could print it in a way that it showed up in a picture, and I can't do it. All this is just a bunch of part numbers and descriptions, and then you spend 2 hours going over it with a insurance guy. What is this? What is that? Why is that called that? So we got to explain all the weirdness of BMW with the insurance guy. So yeah, you end up spending about a day's worth of time on a simple crash estimate because nobody knows what's going on, especially the insurance guys. Heck, we do this all day long, and it's hard to figure out what they're talking about. But yeah, he's got 719 guards, or the valve covers. Too many things in my head at once. But yeah, fenders, and it's not that bad, really. I need to ride it because it has kind of a weird torque to it. When the service advisor drove it down on Thursday morning, he felt something weird. I thought I felt something weird when I pushed it up, but looking at it, I'm not really seeing anything. But this could be the coup de grace right here. The frame is bent. The foot peg, oddly enough, survived, but the frame is bent right there. Now, does the guy risk bending that back? Or do you call it a frame swap? You know what a frame swap involves? Everything. It's like doing a wiring harness. It's literally like doing a wiring harness. Everything comes out. Absolutely everything comes out. Crazy. But yesterday, I don't know if any of you guys noticed, it was more about a project than it was content of the vlog, for me anyway. It was pouring down rain. I didn't have nothing to. A couple of times I was going to fly a drone, and I had 100 things in my head. But I decided to do something. And I don't know if it comes across that way on YouTube, but that was about 11 clips that equaled about 21 and a half minutes, somewhere around there. That was 218.8 gigabytes of files. Let me tell you what that was like transferring around. Not even AirDrop was too happy about that. And my storage drive is an old spinner drive because they're cheap and you can get them in super high capacity. Well, once it ends up on that storage drive, you can't even play the videos. The content is so heavy. I mean, massive, crazy massive data. So I'm afraid am I going to have to edit this on my MacBook Pro? Or is my iPad? I've got the last iPad Pro, the 12.9 inch, before they went to the M1 chip. Now they're an M2 chip. My MacBook Pro is an M1. And man, I have a hard time playing those videos off of that hard drive. So I'm thinking, is my iPad even going to edit that video? Do we spend a day recording little bits and pieces here and there, and I won't be able to edit it? But get them things on the iPad, and that iPad just literally didn't care. And the end result was my normal size video that I used to upload to YouTube. I no longer discuss how I do, what programs I use, how I do what I do, because I just get way too many people just nonstop. What do you use? How do you do that? Dude, I just don't have time. I don't have some tutorial thing. I just, I learned a long time ago, keep things close. Because you're doing something that's working. Every once in a while, I'll get somebody that says that the video sounds bad or looks bad. Dude, it's just your bandwidth. I promise you, what I upload is what I built. Or the upload looks like what I built. It's bandwidth, the computer, phone, tablet, or whatever you're using. I proof these things, and it's literally what I uploaded. And it is really super sharp and very clear. Although the audio in yesterday's thing was a little sketchy. I was doing something different. But yeah, I won't be doing that very often. That was massive. Holy moly. Could you imagine how quick you go through a hard drive if you're doing 200 to 250 gigabytes per day? Think about it. If they're 250 a day, and it only takes 4 days to make a terabyte worth of videos. I can't do that. And I save everything. I don't toss them. But yeah, the iPad handled it great. It was just transferring the files, getting them off my phone onto the iPad or the MacBook, and then I stored them. Dude, it was over 2 hours transferring all that stuff. But, the AirDrop's probably the quickest. AirDrop to the MacBook, and then from the MacBook to storage. And I made the mistake of deleting them off of my phone. It'd have been way better if at that point, leave them on storage and then AirDrop it from my phone to the iPad Pro. No, I decided to go ahead and delete them from my phone and transfer them from the hard drive back to the iPad Pro like I always do. The only problem was that took an hour and 45 minutes. Woo, things were getting hot. But anyway, if you guys pay attention to that thing, like I was telling Kelly, I said, I showed her samples of that thing, and she's like, what the heck did you do? I said, well, look at the size of these files. She goes, wow. She goes, it's too bad they're too big. You need to do that every day. The look is, I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked. That good old iPad Pro, though, it crunched all that massive data into a normal size video. Then I watched it on YouTube before I turned it live today, and I'm like, golly, look, it's no different. She goes, how does it do that? I said, those are tricks I keep near and dear, my friends. But I don't know if you guys, when I get a chance, I kind of spin through the comments. Nobody said anything. Nobody even noticed. Problem is, most people watch stuff on their phones, or they spin it up to an iPad, and that much of a difference in quality, people just don't even notice. They're just whatever, or they're using a weak signal, whether it's Wi-Fi cell or whatever. Anyway, that's my little break for the day. Been pouring down rain, literally nonstop. Had a crazy long, I think we talked about that in the car. Had another wreck again. There'll probably be another one on the way home. Despite the weather, they don't slow down. So we're going really slow. So we thought this wreck must have happened for like 2 miles. There's just car pieces, body parts, grill pieces, lights around headlights and tail lights, the body work around them. The freeways littered it with it. So we thought this was like a 2 or 3 mile crash. No, the cars that were involved, them pieces laying on the freeway that you see when you're going 1 or 2 miles an hour is just stuff that's happening through the day. It's just everywhere. So all day long, there's just crashes going all day long. Unbelievable. People have lost their minds. And despite seeing it and hearing about it, it doesn't slow them down. I mean, literally, you have to say a prayer coming to work, going home. You just don't know when you're not going to make it. It is that dangerous out there. Crazy. Anyway, that was a nice little break. Thank you guys very much. Thanks for letting me chew your ear as you're just staring at a BMW. To give you a look at it without staring into the blueness of that. Actually, it doesn't look blue. It's very gray. It's just because of the drastic white balance difference. So there we are, without a blue background. Beautiful bikes. These 40 years, man, are something else. Believe it or not, it's only 20 after 2 out here. Look how dark it is. Because it's just absolutely dumping. Well, it's light at the moment. Well, this will probably take this thing out. But took some pictures of this thing and showed it to the powers that be. And they say, put a frame on it. We're not risking that. Which is kind of what I was thinking too. Well, if this guy's in the middle of BF nowhere, goes over a jump, boom, peg snaps off, or the peg mount gets sucked under the frame or whatever. The rear wheel, I mean. So I just supplemented the, well, I haven't turned anything in, technically, but I'm redoing the estimate with a frame. That'll probably take this thing out. I don't know what the value is of them. The way things are now, it might be worth fixing. World's crazy, my friends. But there we go. I'm gonna go up there and update my printout here and hand it over to Kelly to look everything up. Guess what? Hasn't changed since the last time I looked out here. Holy moly. Pacific Northwest, she is back in full force. She didn't want us to forget what it was like in fall, winter of last year and every year before it up here. It's beautiful out here, though. The colors and stuff out in the background. Of course, I'm way zoomed out. You can't see all that. Well, hello there, YouTube. I realized I was uploading what I took today. I realized I kind of walked outside and talking about the rain. I was going up estimate stuff with Kelly and lost my mind and just never come back. All the rain and everything. I could have filmed some of that going down the road, although it was raining enough you don't want to let go.
No, and it was crazy. So
yeah, people flying, pouring down rain. This Cadillac came by, had to be going close to 90.
Yeah,
and weaving in and out of traffic out there.
And just being stupid.
Yeah, that's how things like this morning happen.
Yep.
Car parts laying everywhere. That's crazy. So we're paying attention as we're coming back tonight. There's bumpers and chunks of stuff that it's all. I think you're just paying attention to, driving down what's around you and going down the road. You don't realize all the car parts laying everywhere.
Yeah, when you're going real slow, you notice everything.
Yeah, you're like, look at all this stuff. It's like a junkyard out here.
Is it always like this? Or
yeah. What do you call it? The derby thing? The
demolition derby.
Demolition derby must be going on out there.
Mm-hmm.
We noticed that guardrails, they'll fix them, and then the next day we come through and it's all busted down again.
It's like they're just losing their minds out there.
It's unbelievable. And nobody's learning anything. You see all this. Yeah. You see it on social media. People talking about friends they lost and family they lost and all this stuff. And yet no one slows down.
Yeah. Definitely not learning.
Yeah. It's crazy. Plumb crazy. But we went across we call it the rest area hill, coming into Toledo, and Kelly goes, looks like the roads are dry. It was dry all the way home. It was nice.
Yeah.
Even Sasha and Annie were able to
outside,
run around, do their little thing.
Yeah.
This morning it was raining so hard, we just had to take them out, walk them. But when they're like Sasha, she don't like being out in the rain, so they won't do their business. So
yeah, it was a short little walk.
Good thing they got a good area in there for their pen to do those kind of things.
Yep.
Goofy mutts. Then Danny comes in the house, and when he runs in, he comes into where I was at towards my desk, and Sasha's like right behind him. She's like leaning way over, sniffing him. I'm going, are you checking out your brother? Where you been? What'd you see? And all that kind of stuff, you know? And then, oh, Lord. Yeah, I think a skunk got him or something.
Yeah. He has a very pungent smell.
Yeah. He's buried over there in the corner. Poor thing, he's outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad enough. It like filled the house like quick.
It's like, Danny, you gotta go.
No, you can't come in yet. Nope, you definitely can't come in yet. Go run out there in the rain a little bit and wash off.
Yeah, something.
Go run out in the fields of pucker brush. That gets them wet quick.
Take some shampoo with you.
Yeah. We'll douse you down, go run.
Yeah.
Come back when the suds stop.
There you go.
But anyway.
Crazy critters.
Yeah. But Mama,
yes,
it's cold out here.
It is getting cold.
Yeah, we were late coming out here too, just doing other things, and we're just gonna sit on the porch anyways. There's no rush.
Yeah.
But I need to start working on the vlog. I get up and go to work tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah. Crazy. Crash motorcycles and crash cars. That's what the day was about.
Yes, it was.
It's kind of nutty. But anyway.
So we're gonna go?
I reckon.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. All right. Hopefully tomorrow won't be quite as wet.
Yeah, we can cross our fingers, but I think it's gonna be.
Yeah. At least you get these little breaks here and there, though.
Yeah.
But anyway.
All right.
Thanks for watching now.
We'll see you in the morning.
All righty. Bye-bye now.